Weather with Chief Meteorologist Jamie Warner.
Welcome back on this wet Thursday night. Again, we're here on East Independence at FFO Home for this year's Bucket Blitz. Again, we partner up with the Salvation Army to sort of drive up those donations. This is the time of the year where they really need money to help fund the programs for the upcoming year, and they're running short this year. David Aller will be here in a second to talk more about that. Let's talk about what has been a wet day and will be a wet period as we close out this week. We are socked in with rain right now across all of the Ozarks, and in places, particularly where you see the yellow on the map, Mountain Grove, Ava, maybe down toward Gainesville, that rain's coming down pretty good. And we have an aerial flood watch in effect for those areas. South Central Missouri, where it looks like now that the rain has started, it's going to keep on keeping on for really the next 24 hours or so. And it looks like maybe upwards of 2 to as much as 4 inches of rainfall possible in that watch area. And that could lead to some creek flooding or some river flooding. As far as our area, again, socked in with the rain. We talked about that storm yesterday diving through the western U.S. Well, it is now tapped into moisture, and it is squeezing it out in the form of rainfall. This storm does not have a cold connection, so it is going to be strictly rain, I think, with this storm system. We're not going to have any wintry weather threat, but that rain is going to continue overnight tonight, at times throughout the day on Friday and into Friday night. Something else is going to happen tonight. We're going to see that boundary edge east across the area. So once we get on the west side of it, winds become more north to northeast, and the cold air starts to drain back into the area. So we're going to find temperatures slowly sliding through the 40s and into the upper 30s, at least in areas along and north of I-44 by tomorrow morning. And that's going to set the stage for a cold, wet day on Friday, as it looks like we're going to find showers or drizzle throughout the day into the overnight hours. And to make matters worse, it's going to be windy. Winds out of the north to northeast at about 10 to 20 miles per hour, with gusts as high as maybe 30 to 35 miles per hour in places. So yeah, cold, wet, and windy. Now by Saturday, the rain's moving out and the clouds should follow suit, but they may lollygag a little while, especially east of Highway 65 and along the I-44 corridor. That will have an impact on temperatures in those places where clouds take longest to clear out. As it stands right now, I think we'll get into some afternoon sun here in Springfield, and that should be enough to boost us into the upper 40s for highs. So let's talk about rain amounts with this system. It looks like lighter totals to the north of I-44, but south of I-44, again, it looks like 1 to as much as 3.5 inches of rainfall, especially south central Missouri and in north central Arkansas. That's why there's that flooding threat on local rivers in those spots. Temperatures tonight, they're going to slowly slide into the upper 30s north of I-44 and into the low to mid 40s south of I-44. Winds will be picking up. Tomorrow, temperatures aren't going to go anywhere. Looks like highs generally in the low to mid 40s, about 41 or 42 for a high here in Springfield. And again, winds will be brisk out of the north throughout the day. Your 7-day forecast, I've got good news. If you like sunshine, you like warmer weather, we're going to find that developing on Sunday, and it's going to hang around deep into next week. Highs in the 50s on a daily basis with a fair amount of sunshine also to go around each day. I do expect colder weather to slip back in, though, as we work into the weekend ahead of Christmas. Our Viewers Club number for tonight, 153-044, and our jackpot is $200. Heather, back to you.